Like, there's no way he's coming back. If you'll excuse me, I just need to check really quick that everything's recording fine. Unfortunately, I am using the same TV to both use it as a monitor on my computer, as well as use it as a regular TV. Now, the main reason I'm doing that is because... Okay, good, I am recording. The main reason I am doing that is because I don't have an actual monitor, and I do not have enough money on hand to go get another TV/monitor. I kind of want dual monitors anyway, because that'd be useful if I ever decided to start streaming again or any of that kind of stuff. But, I don't know. Dual monitors are pretty handy to have. But unfortunately, I am not made of money. I need to start busting my ass at work to make more money. For those of you who do not know, I work at a retail store called The Source, which is a Canada-only store. It's just an electronics store of your basic gizmos and gadgets, and also video games. So I get to see brand new games before they're even out, which is pretty fun. So I'm kind of excited for when we get the Wii U release, so I can, like, rub it and hump it and take it home with me. But I'm not going to be allowed to because I get fired, but I have to wait until the 18th to buy it. But we're most likely going to get it early. I hope we get a shit ton of copies of it too, but anyway. Yeah, I work at a retail store, and I get my basic hourly wage, which is minimum wage, since I have not worked my way up the employment scale yet. What I need to do is sell phones, a lot of phones, in order to get my wage increase, as well as every time I sell a phone, that adds like $40 to $50 on top of my regular paycheck for every phone I sell. This past week, I managed to sell 3 phones, so I made $150 on top of my regular paycheck, which was a good 80 hours in total or something, so I got a pretty big paycheck, obviously. And, so now I have enough money for the Wii U. So I'm just waiting for that to come out. What am I doing? I don't know, I was collecting flowers, now I don't know what to do. Gustav is an asshole. Maybe I should go pay attention to my animals. I think it's been long enough for that. I haven't even said hi to Gitsy yet. But yeah, so if I, like, sell 3 phones a day every day at work, you can imagine how good of a life I'd be living, but the only problem is you really need to get familiar with every single phone, you gotta really get familiar with all the contracts, you really gotta get familiar with freaking everything ever. And I was never a phone person, I've never owned a cell phone, I was never... What's going on? Oh my god!
This is mine! No, now Cordy said he didn't want it. They started fighting. This is going to be bad. It'd be best if they stopped their fight. But I'm the one who found it. Max said he didn't want it, so it's all mine now. I didn't realize how wonderful the blue feather is. Stop already! When you give a blue feather to someone you like, something wonderful starts to happen as long as these two have it. Nothing is going to happen. I'll give this to Ian. I'll put it in the shelf, so don't lose it. So we don't lose it. Ah! 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 You're so mean.
My neighbors probably I should stop doing that.
It's there now.
Run through the rain. Oh god. Oh god, we're all wet.
Ian, are you always together with the one you love? Poor thing. We're very happy that we can always be together. We're gonna give Ian the blue feather. I'll give it away. I'm gonna give it too. I'm the one who gave it away. No, I'm giving it to him. Stop!
Dad smile. Okay. Hey, I just found a blue feather on the shelf. Don't you fucking touch it. Do you know how rare these are? How did you get it? There's an old tradition in these parts. A man gives a blue feather to a girl to propose. If she accepts, they are officially engaged. I've seen them for sale in the city for a fortune, but Finding one in Forget Valley is incredible luck.
I can see it now.
Creed, will you be my wife? Anyway, to talking to... Get up. I'm here to talk to you. Oh, look at that. You're healthy. That's good to know. I'm gonna rub my face on you. Yay! Let's go talk to Creed. Creed is also healthy. That is a fact. And now I can go ahead and milk Angel again. She's awake. Yep, she's awake. Give me that milk! Let me just pull on your hoof. Because that's how this works, right? I'm like 90% sure I did that correctly. So I don't know how many hearts I need to get Muffy up to. I think there shouldn't be any dots at all on the lamp thing. I'm not positive. I can probably check in the book, actually. I'm looking for my brush, so I can brush Kitsy's butt. Here. And I'll brush Angel, because whatever, and I'll also brush Creed, since I can't really wash him right now. There you guys go. Alright, you have a good day. What the? That was weird. Give me a second, guys. I have to double check that I'm still recording here. Yeah, I'm not sure what just happened. My screen, like, turned off for a second, and then it re-registered that it was connected again, so... I don't know, sometimes my HD BVR, like, has been doing that recently, which is why I'm considering... What are you doing on my farm? Hello?
I was just taking a little walk.
I did not give you permission to be on my property. Anyway, so yeah, that's been a reoccurring issue very rarely. Sometimes it'll just, like, go black for a second. The recording always ends up fine, but it's just a little bit nerve-wracking. So I've been planning on saving up money towards a Roxio Game Capture Pro, which would also be capable of doing 1080p HDMI recordings anyway, and that'd be useful for the Wii U when it comes out, so that's kind of why I want it. Also, it'd probably make, no, it wouldn't, because Wii U isn't GameCube compatible. Whatever. But, yeah. I'm planning on getting a Wii U plus a Roxio HD Game Capture, which is only like $200, I think. So I'll probably save up my, money from work towards that, but it's always kind of difficult to, try to save up money for certain things. Like, it was a pain in the ass to even purchase my computer, simply because, you know, I have bills to pay. I have rent, my electricity bill, as well as now my internet bill. So, you know, that kind of sets me back like $300 a month. And then there's my $500 rent, of course, so... Well, not $300 a month. My electricity bill is normally only like $100. Internet bill's only like $30 right now, because of the first few years thing, or whatever they do. And then the... And then, I must be going now, so that's fine. Get up and get going. You know, but, you know, life costs money. Again, I live on my own. I have my own place. I don't live with anyone. I don't rent with anyone. I'm perfectly alone here. And, I'm gonna go ahead and give her some milk. Last time I kinda didn't.
Oh, Ian, it's nice to see you, dear. Please relax and make yourself at home. Is that for me?
Yes, it is.
That's my favorite.
Enjoy. We friends yet? Oh, you're just gonna wiggle wobble your umbrella wobble. Give me that cat. I'm walking out with it. Daw. Damn. I can never make off with a cat. Never ever. But yeah, I live on my own. I don't plan on getting any roommates, because personally, I don't get along with people if I have to, like, my house is already small enough as it is, so I don't really want another person in here. The only exception I would have is if I was, dating a certain someone, and if they so chose, but, you know, that's probably not gonna happen, but, because I don't have much faith in myself because being who I am, believe it or not, guys, I am actually incredibly shy when it comes to things, which is kind of why I don't like, you know, adding people on instant messaging services like MSN or Skype. That's why I kind of keep it to myself and don't let people add me, is because I don't really respond anyway, because I don't know how. I'm not very good at talking to random people. I'm not very good at meeting new people. How I became friends with so many Let's Players over the years is a mystery. It's like the one time I had the courage to talk to Gitsu during one of his streams, like when I met pretty much everybody that I talk to now. Like, I met Creed and Skyface, both through Gitsu. Well, actually, I met Skyface through Creed. After I met Creed through Gitsu. And then, I met Dario through Gitsu. The only person I met on my own was Amanda, and then I introduced her to everybody. Amanda was actually, like, one of the first Let's Players I became friends with. And we still remain friends today. There have been other people where I have talked to them a little bit, but I'm not friends with them at all, and I'm not, you know, because I'm not good at, believe it or not, I'm not very good at, this is so weird too, because I do videos on YouTube where I talk constantly, as well as I work at a retail store where I walk up to people, introduce myself, and, you know, get friendly with them, but the weird thing is, I put on, like, a character at work where it's not really me, because I have to, like, act in order to, like, function when I'm just walking up to these random people I don't know. Because the only reason I'm able to do that, really, is because it's part of my job. I have to, is a thing. But with YouTube, as much as I'm directing everything I say towards everyone who's watching, obviously, I'm still in a room by myself. So, it makes it a lot easier for me to just say whatever is on my mind without really filtering myself. And I act a lot more openly with friends, so that's kind of why sometimes I act a little more crazy or a little less crazy when I'm talking to, you know, the Otaku Syndicate guys. Just because I know them so well now. Because how long have we been friends for? Like 2 and a half years now? That also reminds me, like, the only other time I've ever considered living with anyone is where me and the others have talked about... I don't know how serious the conversation was. I don't really consider it that serious of a conversation, but we kind of joked about having, like, an Otaku house where all four of us would live. But the thing is, that idea obviously came up with the creatures and them all having their own place, but the thing with them is, they live off of YouTube. We don't. You know, Creed's in school to get a real job. Skyface is in school to get a real job. Me and Gitsu have real jobs that we both work full-time. I don't consider YouTube a job at all. It's a hobby still. Like, the whole partnership thing is just like a small perk to me. Because with where I am at, I can't live off it, and I don't plan to live off it. That's why I work a full-time job, and probably why I would continue to work a full-time job. It's simply because, I don't know. I don't know if I could really handle just being in my house all the time, just doing videos all the time. Like, as neat of an idea as it would be, it's just... it'd be weird, because I'd never have a reason to go anywhere. Ever. Like, work, as stressful as work can be, it gives me a reason to really, like, get up and go somewhere. So, I don't know. I don't imagine myself ever wanting to live off of YouTube or have that as, like, my main focus. Because it's not, and it's not going to be ever.